Mrs. Reed. Tonight I wanted to read you a story called Scaredy Squirrel. And this is a scholastic book, and the author and illustrator is Melanie Watts. And if you've never read this story, you are going to love it. So let's get started reading Scaredy Squirrel. Warning: Scaredy Squirrel insists that everyone wash their hands with antibacterial soap before reading this book. Very fitting. Good thing I washed my hands. Scaredy Squirrel never leaves his nut tree. There he is. And there's his tree. He'd rather stay in his safe and familiar tree than risk venturing out into the unknown. The unknown can be a scary place for the squirrel. This is all the unknown. A few things Scaredy Squirrel is afraid of: tarantulas, poison ivy, green Martians, germs, killer bees, and sharks. Are you scared of any of those things? Point to what you're scared of. Mrs. Reed does not like spiders. So he's perfectly happy to stay right where he is. Advantages of never leaving the nut tree: he has great view, plenty of nuts, it's a safe place, and no spiders, poison ivy, green Martians, killer bees, germs, or sharks. Disadvantages of never leaving the nut tree: the same view, same old nuts, same old place. Nothing exciting. In Scaredy Squirrel's nut tree, every day is the same. Everything is predictable. All is under control. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Scaredy Squirrel's daily routine. Just like how we have a routine at school, this is the squirrel's routine. At 6:45 in the morning, he wakes up. Then at 7 o'clock, he eats a nut. And then at 7:15, he looks at the view. Then at noon, he eats another nut. Then at 12:30, he looks at the view. And then at 5, he eats a nut. And at 5:31, he looks at the view. And then at 8 p.m., he goes to sleep. Does that sound like an exciting day to you? But let's say, just for example, that something unexpected did happen. You can rest assured that the squirrel is prepared. A few items in Scaredy Squirrel's emergency kit. There's a parachute, bug spray, mask and rubber gloves, a hard hat, antibacterial soap, calamine lotion, that helps with the itchy stuff, a net, a Band-Aid, and sardines. What to do in case of an emergency according to Scaredy Squirrel? Step 1, panic! Step 2, run! Step 3, get the kit. Step 4, put on the kit. Step 5, consult an exit plan. And step 6, exit the tree. If there is absolutely, definitely, truly no other option. There he is with the whole kit and everything on. Exit plan. This is top secret. Exit 1. Note to self: watch out for green Martians and killer bees in the sky. Exit 2. Note to self: do not land in river. If unavoidable, use sardines to distract the sharks. Exit 3. Note to self: Look out for poison ivy and for tarantulas roaming on the ground. Exit 4, note to self, keep in mind, germs are everywhere. Remember, if all else fails, playing dead is always a good option. With his emergency kit in hand, Scaredy Squirrel watches. Day after day, he watches. Until one day, Thursday, 9:37 a.m. What's he see? A killer bee appears! Scaredy Squirrel jumps in panic, knocking his emergency kit out of the tree. This was not part of the plan. Scaredy Squirrel jumps to catch his kit. He quickly regrets this idea. The parachute is in the kit. But something incredible happens. What do you think happens? He starts to glide. Scaredy Squirrel is no ordinary squirrel. He is a flying squirrel. Look at his face. He's like, oh. He feels overjoyed, adventurous, carefree, alive, until he lands in a bush. He gave himself a 5.7. Scaredy Squirrel forgets all about the killer bee, not to mention the tarantulas, poison ivy, green Martians, germs, and sharks. And he plays dead. 30 minutes? An hour? 2 hours? Finally, Scaredy Squirrel realizes nothing horrible is happening in the unknown today, so he returns to his nut tree. All this excitement has inspired Scaredy Squirrel to make a drastic change to his life. Scaredy Squirrel's new and improved daily routine. 6:45, wake up. 7, eat a nut. 7:15, look at the view. 9:37, jump into the unknown. 9:45, play dead. 11:45, return home. Noon, eat a nut. 12:30, look at the view. 5, eat a nut. 5:31, look at the view. 8, go to sleep. P.S. As for the emergency kit, Scaredy Squirrel is in no hurry to pick it up just yet. Oh my gosh, what's it in? Poison ivy. And it says, the end. This is a little bit about the author, so I'll read it to you. Melanie Watts never leaves her home near Montreal, Quebec. She would rather concentrate on creating books for kids. Melanie Watts' daily routine consists of waking up, eating, writing, drawing, erasing, drawing, eating, and going to sleep. Melanie's books include Leon the Chameleon, Augustine, Chester, Chester's Back, and Scaredy Squirrel's Adventures. P.S. Melanie Watts is also afraid of sharks. The end. I hope you really enjoyed this read aloud with me. I miss you guys. Have a good night.